Hello, in this video I will be showing you how to get started with Lingoport's Command Center. The first step is to log in using your Command Center credentials. After logging in for the first time, you will see an empty home screen like this. The first step is to head into Settings by selecting this gear icon on the top right. On this page, you will find several different global settings. In order to modify some of these settings, the system must be in maintenance mode, which can be activated using this toggle. Note that only administrator users are able to toggle the mode on and off. Once the maintenance mode has been activated, the first step is to check the licensing. On this page, you will need to enter your Globalyzer.com username and password to update your Globalyzer license information. Once these have been filled out, please select the Install/Update button to complete the configuration. Next, we will be looking at the users and team settings. Here you can create new users or teams or update previously existing ones. You can toggle between users and teams by selecting this toggle button on the left-hand menu or this link on top. Let's go ahead and create a new team. You can do this by selecting this plus button on the left-hand menu. Here you can enter the team name. You can also assign individual members or projects to this particular team. Once you are satisfied with your configuration, you can hit Create. Next, let's create a new user. We can toggle back to Users and create a new user by selecting the same plus button. When creating a new user, several fields will be required, including the username, password, role, and email address. For the role, you will be able to select from this drop-down menu. Note that the different roles will have different access privileges. There are also optional fields such as the country, time zone, name, and phone number for this user. Scrolling down, you will be able to assign this particular user to a specific team or projects as you would like. Once you are satisfied with your configuration, you can hit Create. The left-hand menu also contains several helpful features to help you search and sort through your teams and users as well. Next, let's set up a data source credential by selecting this option. On this page, you will be able to set up a new data credential by selecting the green's plus button. Here, you can select which data source you would like to access. For this example, I will be using GitHub. After you have entered the credentials for your chosen data source, we can proceed by selecting Next. Here, you can enter a name for your credential. You will also be able to assign which manager-level users will be able to access this data credential. Once the configuration looks good, we can finish by selecting Create. Similarly to the teams and users, you will also be able to search and sort through your data credentials as well. Next, let's create a project. However, before we proceed, please remember to turn off maintenance mode. While in maintenance mode, projects will not be analyzed. From the home screen, we can create a new project by selecting this green plus button on the top left. Here you can choose which data source credential this project will use. Here you can enter your data source location details. In this case, Command Center will clone this repository to its local workspace and perform other background tasks. Next, you can configure the project by entering a group name, project name, module name, or optional tags. Once this is complete, you can choose to run Globalyzer or run Localizer, or both, on this project. For this example, I will just be using Globalyzer. Once everything looks good, hit Next. Next, you will need to point to your light project definition file. For this example, my light project definition file is already in my workspace, so I will leave this field as is. This page will display any configuration options found in your light project definition file, as well as any of your scanning rule sets. Please verify that everything looks correct before proceeding. Next, you will be able to decide which teams and which users will be able to access this project. Once you are satisfied with your entire project's configuration, you can create the project by selecting this button. You can see running jobs by selecting this icon on the top right-hand side. As you can see here, this project that we just created is currently running. You can also see a project is running by seeing the spinning circle on the project itself. We can see that the project's analysis was successful via this green circle icon. Other status icons shown on the screen now may be displayed instead. Selecting the project itself will take you to the Overview menu. Here you can see the Globalyzer report card, as well as the project history. Selecting the magnifying glass icon on the left-hand menu will take you to the Globalyzer report page. Here you will find the total number of issues as well as other useful statistics. From here there are several ways to view your issues in more detail. You can select this card or this icon on the left-hand menu to view the entire list of issues. If you would like to view only the embedded strings, for example, or the priority 1 issues, you can select the numbers in the corresponding row. On the Issues page, you will be able to see all of your internationalization issues in a detailed list form. From here, you will also be able to search, filter, and sort your issues as you would like. As you can see here, my list of issues is currently being filtered by embedded strings, priority 1, starred, and opened issues. Selecting an issue will show you more details about it. This button will take you to the particular file and line that the issue is detected on in your source code. This button will take you to a wiki page with more information about how to resolve this particular internationalization issue. Other useful information such as the status, tags, when it was first discovered, the particular file, and the offending line number are also present. You will also be able to change the issue status by selecting the icon next to status. Here you can change it to open, starred, resolved, false positive, or resolved won't fix. Additionally, you will be able to add comments to this particular issue by entering text here and clicking this plus button. The next icon on the left-hand menu will take you to the console logs page, where you will find a list of logs from all of the previous project analyses. The last icon on the left-hand menu will take you to the project configuration page. Here you can change and update any settings as needed. For more details on how to use Command Center, please refer to our Command Center User's Guide, found at the link shown on the screen now. If you have any questions or need any further assistance, please contact us at support@lingoport.com. Thank you so much for watching.